All right, hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe and see all of my fun videos. And hit that bell notification so that you get notified when I post new content as well. So it's going to be a little short one today, but I just wanted to share some of maybe the not so fun side of reselling online in eBay. I've had a few people ask me to do that. So today I'm going to do that. We're going to talk about a negative feedback that I don't feel was warranted and what I did about that. And then we're going to inspect a return. So this is a return for a $200 item that I sold. And I'm not very excited. You can hear it shaking around in there for the sake of it on here, just for fun. I can show that's the eBay order return. Anyways, so let's open it up. The buyer said that they had it for about 2 weeks and that it never worked from when they got it. It is a controller. And I don't understand why they packed it in all this paper, but it is what it is. Alright, so you can see the box is absolutely destroyed. So that sucks. You can see he obviously didn't, you hear that? Obviously didn't protect it when he sent it back, so that's not fun either. But that's, like I said, the not so fun side of selling online. If somebody returns something, they might just ship it back to you. Oh, let's see. Alright, well, here's how it came in the box. It's got some of my original bubble wrap and some bags in it. It is the item I sold, but let's see. So it is the Thrust Master, and he said that there was a button sticking. None of these buttons are sticking. None of these buttons are sticking. So we're doing a two-part. We're going to test it and make sure there is no issues, because I'm going to show you what we can do if they lied. So there's that one. And then here is the other part. So it doesn't look like this was damaged, just was very, very poorly packaged. Doesn't look like they opened it or did anything. See that one? Not sticking, not sticking, not sticking, not sticking, not sticking, not sticking. All right, so they lied. And so now we'll go to the computer and I'll show you what we can do when someone lies about a return. So bear with me a second and I'll pick you up over there. All right, so on your eBay Seller Hub over here, if you go over to your tasks, you can see respond to return requests, and that's what we're going to do here. And I've got this one, I don't think they're ever going to ship it back. They opened a return, said it didn't work, and I said, okay, send it back and I'll test it and look for the security marks, and they just haven't sent it. So I just have to wait for the time to run out. So here's this other one. So what we're going to do, instead of issue refund, we're going to report buyer. The buyer misused returns. The buyer returned an item. Let's see, they can do, well, buyer used the item and returned it used and unprotected in the box. Item is fully all right, so we just put in there buyer used the item and returned it used and unprotected in the box. Item is fully functional and not defective as claimed. So we can submit that. And then let's see, selling Probably should have done this a different way. And we're going to issue a refund. We have to click refund. We're going to refund buyer. And then what you can do on here is you can do a deduction if you are a top rated seller. And so what we are going to do is we are going to do an out. Item was used. Let's see, so it is, we're going to deduct shipping both ways because that's the problem. So we're going to deduct, let's put it on here, $40. Items used. All right, so I'm gonna cut to this point. So I typed in a bunch of stuff. I was debating what I was gonna put on there. I went back and checked it. It did get a little scratch on it. Well, you can't see it on here, and I'm not gonna go back to the other thing to show it because it was just loose in the box. So I put on here, buyer used the item and sent it back as defective, but it was tested and fully functional upon return inspection, deducting shipping both ways and inspection time to clean and relist. Buyer also did not protect the item properly in return and was scratched in return shipping. So we're going to deduct $50 from the return to this buyer. So $139.99 is what I'm going to refund. And then, so we're going to say, how are you charged? Refund now. So it's going to show this is going to go through, so it's being processed, and then it's going to basically, so we'll send an email once it's complete. The return will be closed once your refund goes through. We've noticed you had a problem and reported the buyer. So there's two different parts to this piece right here. So let me come over on this screen just for the fun of it, and forgive the junk in the background. I'm packing and I just moved a bunch of boxes into the corner to make this work. So anyways, what's going to happen, this is going to stay open for 7 days. At some point this buyer is going to open a complaint, and they're going to complain to eBay and say, hey, it was defective and I want my full refund back. And then eBay is going to make a decision. They're either going to side with me and they're going to not give him a refund, or they will refund him the difference and I don't have to refund him the difference, or they'll say that I'm a bad seller and they're going to make me pay that $50 back anyways, and then I'll argue with them about it. So we'll see if there's a follow-up that needs to happen. I'll do a follow-up on that in a future video. But for now, that's basically the process. So this return is going to stay open for 7 days and or until eBay gets involved and just closes it. So if they close it, then great. If the buyer makes a complaint, then we'll just get into it at that point. All right, so the other things that I wanted to show you was, let's look at this one. And I'm gonna move myself. Let's see, I'll go right here. Maybe that'll make the most sense. So anyways, on the negative feedback I had, so what you want to do, if you haven't done it before, there's this eBay for Business, so you can see it right here. On Facebook Messenger, you can message them and tell them whatever your problem is. So basically right here, you can see it. Hello, I sold a camera for parts 23 days ago, and the buyer just left me a negative feedback that the battery doesn't hold a charge. Listing was very clear that the unit was not working and did not power on, and was parts only in the title, description, and listing. So there's no way they could be confused on this. On here, can you please look at removing the feedback that should not be allowed on an item that was sold at under 30% of market value, since it was obviously not working and for parts only. So again, I made it very clear that I sold it cheap. It was for parts only. It said it title, listing, description, and the buyer knew that it was defective, and that's why they got it at such a good deal. So anyways, then you have to put in the item number, and I've put on here also on a side note, in their feedback history, they did the same thing to another seller and left them negative feedback as well for the same battery not holding a charge, and I think they are abusing the negative feedback rating as a result. Again, put the order number, and then you have to put for verification your information. So what's your name, your address, your email, your zip code, whatever. They're going to ask for a couple things. I just give it in there so I don't have to wait for them to ask me to verify that, since I know the process and I've done it before. And then I put on here, I just want to point out that the buyer has only ever left negative feedback, which is another reason I think this warrants removing this false negative feedback. So sometimes eBay will side with you, especially just for that. If the buyer only leaves negatives, then they're more likely to side with you. And then you can see on here, hey Dana, good morning. You listed the item properly in your title and other areas invalidates the buyer's feedback. I've gone ahead and removed that, and you will see it fall off your profile within 24 hours. Thanks so much and have a wonderful day. How would you rate us? 1 to 5, 5 being the best. Obviously, I gave them a 5, and now you can see, for the fun of it, let's go back to my profile, and you can see yeah, there we go. We'll just show right here, 100% positive feedback. So my thing is right in the way. All right, so we'll come back to it. So you can see right here, 100% positive feedback. So anyways, that was the thing. So if you get a negative feedback that you don't feel is warranted, email, message eBay for Business on Facebook Messenger and ask them to help take care of that. So anyways, hopefully this was enlightening to you what to do if you get a false negative feedback, and how to potentially get that removed off of your account, and then what to do when a buyer misuses returns, and how to deduct shipping as long as you are a top-rated seller. So not everybody, if you're not a top-rated seller, you're not going to get that deduction possibility on there. So anyways, we'll wait and see what happens. All right, hey, so I do have a quick update. So the buyer did open a complaint, a case against me for not refunding the full amount and keeping that $50 back. But again, as a top-rated seller, we're allowed to do that, and that's part of what we pay our fees for. And from having so many good transactions, that eBay allows us to have that kind of autonomy to make that decision. So anyways, I'm going to put it up on the screen over here, the reply from eBay. And basically it says that the buyer has opened a case. We have reviewed this case, and we have decided to issue that buyer a $50 refund at no cost to you, and we will put no impact to your seller rating or account. So eBay is refunding that guy his other $50. I get to keep the $50. I have my item. I get to relist it, hopefully find a better buyer this time that's not going to be a scammer. And that's part of, like I said, one of the benefits of being a top-rated seller. So anyways, just wanted to give that follow-up before I actually published this video. It is the next day, but I was hoping this would happen really in the afternoon yesterday, and I could get this all done fast. But so now when I edit this video, it will be one complete thing. So
Hopefully today you've learned something. You saw what to do and how to reply to a negative feedback and potentially get that removed through eBay for Business on Facebook Messenger, and how to do that quickly with giving them your contact information to verify the account, all that fun stuff. That's a really good life hack, because I've seen a lot of people who complain that they have to wait longer and longer. Just do that all at once, and you'll be a lot better. And then how to reply to bad buyers on refunds, and how to charge that restocking fee slash for shipping, all that fun stuff. Anyways, so did you learn something? Was this a good video? Please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you are a subscriber, please hit that bell so you get a notification when I post new content. And if you did learn something, please share this, whether it's in a Facebook group or friends and family or on Reddit or wherever you hang out with other resellers. I'm just trying to grow my channel's viewer base. I am at 449 viewers right now, or not viewers, but subscribers. Trying to get to 500, and then 6, and then 7, and then just keep going. But anyways, help me get to 450, and then let's go for 500. So at 500, I am going to do a giveaway. I haven't announced it yet, because it's just kind of slowly moving towards that number, but I'm going to figure it out soon. And if you want to help me get there, then please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. All that stuff helps YouTube to potentially show my videos to other viewers. So anyways, thanks again. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Happy sales. Peace.